like everything is possible. So open up and let the world know you and let the world in, and you get out there with the world and work together.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Now, anytime we're doing astrology, we start with the moon. And this week, Wednesday the 24th, at 12:10 in the afternoon, there's going to be the new moon. That's when the sun and moon are conjunct. And that's going to be in the sign of Leo at 2 degrees 7 minutes. That's when you set your intentions. What seeds are you planting for this new project? Now, we wait until the first quarter, and that's April 23rd of 2026 at 3 degrees 56 minutes of Leo. Get those intentions out, because that's going to tell you what you need to do. On the first quarter moon, we always work the project, set it all up, and then we wait for the full moon. The full moon doesn't occur until January 22nd of 2027 at 2 degrees 14 minutes of Leo. And that's when everything becomes illuminated. You can see the whole project at once, and you can make changes where necessary. And then we pivot away and we wait for the last quarter. And that doesn't come until November 20th of 2027. And that's at 8:25 p.m., 20 degrees 57 minutes of Leo. Now, there are 3 void of course times. On the 21st at 12:51 p.m., and a reminder, all times that I give are Phoenix time, Mountain Standard Time. And that is until the 22nd at 5:26 a.m. when it moves into the sign of Cancer. Now on the 23rd at 5:41 p.m. at 21 degrees 5 minutes until the 24th at 8:29 a.m. when it moves into the sign of Leo. And the last one is on the 26th at 4:01 a.m., 24 degrees 34 minutes, and that's until 1:56 p.m. that day when it moves into the sign of Virgo. Now, Aquarius, Pluto remains opposite the sun in your sign, and that will be that way for quite a while. And it gives a sense of tension with a forcefulness of change, and it can be internal as well as external. You may feel challenged by people, and they may be reflecting their shadow side. Uranus is in a trine with Pluto, and you will understand that change is not only necessary, but possible. And you are motivated to grow and possibly even change the world for better. You have some bold thinking, and your insight is quite transformative. Now, the sun is in a sextile to Uranus most of the week. This will give you the same energy, some refreshing originality, and intuitive understanding. You have a progressive mindset and are creative and stable. You're able to express all of these emotions in ways that other people admire. There's a balance of surprise along with purpose, and you are drawn to causes that uplift and help humanity. Uranus also is in a sextile to Neptune again, very intuitive and imaginative, with a desire for a meaningful life, good at manifesting and being open to spirit for inspiration, and ways to see the world in a different light. There will be a sense of feeling a little more grounded and effective along with the challenging norms. And you like to challenge those norms. You'll have bold thinking, and your insight will be transformative. All of that as a result of Uranus in a trine to Pluto. The new moon is Wednesday. The sun and the moon are conjunct at that time. Set your intentions. You'll feel a sense of inner alignment between your identity and your emotions. And later in the week, you may feel kind of restless. The moon comes to a square. Whoops, we almost lost that. The moon comes to a square with Uranus, feeling a little misunderstood, feeling hard to conform to traditional family roles, and your emotions are highly charged and intense. Your emotional side is good, however. You do struggle with the balance. Dawn, what do you have for Aquarius?
Thank you, Ms. Bonnie. Let's see what Aquarius has in store for them this week via tarot, and hopefully it lines up pretty well with astrology. Seems to work out that way. Let's see what we get. On the bottom of the deck is the energy of your environment this week, and the energy of your environment this week is one of planting and cultivating and seeing some success from that planting and cultivating. So the good part is if you are looking toward doing something this week that is going to have a long-term or futuristic consequence, this is a good week for that because the energies in your environment say we're helping you with that. If you're looking at something quick and done and one and done situation, this isn't that kind of energy in your environment. So you may have some resistance. If you're looking for a quick closure on anything, you may be fighting the trend, shall we say, in that. But if you are focusing on the future, if you're focusing on doing something that's going to lead to a better future, then this is the energy around you this week. And then the energy around you, it will be supporting what it is you need to do. I love this card, the World card. This card is your energy. And being your energy, it's telling you this week, get out there and be bold. Be bold, be brave, be ready to take on the universe. Be ready to make your mark. Be ready to let people know who you are, how you believe, what you think is part of your world. More importantly, what your code is. And this is a great week to not only push forward, but it's a great week to put forward your boundaries. Make sure that you understand your boundaries and that other people understand your boundaries. This is a week for you to if you haven't met some folks, or if some folks know you in a certain way and you know that's not the right way, this is the week for you to shine and let them know you completely and wholly. Because the World card is that world, like everything is possible. So open up and let the world know you and let the world in, and you get out there with the world and work together. There's a planning session coming this week. So as you open up, don't be surprised if people have plans for you or they want to make plans with you. So you may wind up seeing your social calendar fill up quite a bit. You may also see this around investing and so forth. If you are somebody who is glowing about the investment part of your life, if you're talking about, oh, I've had such success with this and this and this, don't be surprised if people say, hey, can we meet and talk about what maybe you can teach me? Can you help me understand the market? Can you help me understand investing? Can you help me understand day trading or swing trading or the Forex exchange or the commodities or options or whatever? The point is that this is a great week to plan and have that conversation. This is also a week where maybe you are doing well, but you run into somebody else who is doing exceptional work and you want to learn from them. So again, planning comes into place, but this is planning more of learning and growing, because the World card is about growth and expansion. So this is about planning and learning and growing, planning to learn and grow with folks of like minds. And this is and don't be surprised if you see something on TikTok or on YouTube or on Facebook, and you're like, oh, I want to take that online course, or I want to watch this more. This could even be as little as a YouTube half hour or 15-minute or 10-minute quick conversation about something in investing. It could be somebody saying, hey, this is a strategy I use. Maybe you should incorporate it, and then they give it. Then again, this is all about that. The next card out is a Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, oh yeah, I got you. If you go down this road and you are wanting to get this information, I'm supportive of you. I'm going to make sure that we can get some benefit from this. Now, the Queen is also a patient energy. So the abundance is there, which tells you this will pay off and you will see benefit from it. But the Queen's saying it's not necessarily immediate. So this will also imply that with the education, you may have to, if you're doing some like online seminar or you're watching a video to learn something, you may have to watch this 2 or 3 times because again, it's that repeat, it's that getting the process. It may take a little while to get it because maybe it's dense topic. It's a dense topic that is frustrating because some of the vocabulary is problematic or whatever. The point is watch it 2 or 3 times and you will get it. She's saying stick with it and you will get it and you will benefit from it. So the most important thing to do is keep pushing forward with that. And then ultimately, I love this. There's nothing holding you back. This card is a 7 of Swords. In the upright, the 7 of Swords is problematic. That means there's troubles around you. There's people around you who are not working to your best advantage and not even helping you in any way that could benefit you. It's the opposite. So don't be surprised. Again, you're going to find the resources. This is telling you trust the resources you find. Trust the information. Get out there and learn. Make sure you're open to not rejecting people quickly in reference to that. Listen to whatever. Even if you don't completely agree with it, you will take some nugget away from what you're hearing. So this is a week of learning, growing, and developing. Make sure you take the opportunity to do that. And remember, the universe is behind us on this. They are helping us to get there. So let's use this wonderful energy to our fullest extent. Well, folks, we appreciate Miss Bonnie and myself appreciate you guys being in here. We would ask you to do us a favor and hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And therefore, you will be notified anytime we go live or we post. Additionally, please hit that share button and share it out and help us grow our channel. We're the only folks online doing the mixture of tarot and astrology, and this is something that is quite fascinating. It's been working out quite well. So show us the love by hitting that like, share, subscribe, and follow, and then join us next week again for another reading from me and my family, and Miss Bonnie and her family, to you and yours. Love, light, and blessings until next week. Have a great one. Bye bye.